guys, Autumn here today to do my January week 2 wrap up. This week I read 4 novels and 2 novellas. So let's get started. The first book I read was Hickfield Confessions by Mary Kurlick. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars, and this was a Met Gala arc, and so that is not the actual cover, but they don't have the cover on this. And this is book 2 in the Hickville High series, and I have not read the first book, but I don't think you really need to read the first book to enjoy this. It was a standalone. This series follows sisters, and this one followed Ryan. And Ryan moved. She used to live in Chicago, and she did some crazy stuff. She used to party, and one day at a party, she was someone drugged her drink, and then she was raped, and so this has trigger warning for abuse, bullying and rape, and some people, so they moved to a new city, to Texas, and then some of her, I wouldn't say friends, but some people at school found out that she used to be a partier, and then they tried to kill her in a fountain, and they were mean to her, and then she meets Justin, who helped save her, and really that happened in like the first chapter and 2 chapters, all that happened. So the rest of the book is Ryan's journey to move past that, and how she moves past it, and Justin is trying to help her. And Justin also has to deal with he has some own family issues. His sister died 2 years ago, and he's trying to grieve for that, and he has to take care of his mom because she hasn't done well with his sister passing, and his dad is a workaholic. So he has those, and then Ryan and Justin are just trying to help each other move on past their past. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is The Mistake by Ellen Kennedy, and this is book 2 of the Off-Campus series. This follows Logan and Grace. Logan is trying to get over Hannah, like his crush with Hannah, which you meet in the deal, and he's trying to get over his crush with Hannah. Then one night he got a text to go to a party, and he decided he was going to go to the party, and he went to the wrong dorm. And then he met Grace, who was watching Die Hard, I think it was 2, and he then was going to call a cab, because he left his cell phone at his house, and so he was going to call a cab so he could go to the party or back home, and they were very busy, so he decided to watch the rest of the movie with them. Then things got a little heated, and yeah, it is a new adult book, so there are some steamy times, But I really enjoyed this. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And can't wait to continue on with the new with the series. The third one just came out January 11th, sorry, but I have not gotten it yet. So, yeah. Now I'm just going to show you the next Kindle book I read, and then I'll show you the physical books I read. And this is another NetGalley book that I got, and that's Starting Over by Barbie Borman, and this comes out on Tuesday, January 19th. So I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This follows Vanessa, and she is a single mom to a tween who is Josie, and she goes back to a parents' night at Josie's school, and then she meets Mr. Thomas / Cameron. His real name's Cameron, and they start talking, and then you throw in Josie's dad wanting to get to know her because he left when Vanessa was pregnant, or like soon after she had Josie. So he never met Josie, and he wants to meet her. And really, Vanessa is an artist, and Cameron is Josie's science teacher. This has a little steamy stuff, it's very little. So yeah, it was okay. 3 out of 5. And then the next book I read is book 7 in the Addicted / Callaway Sister, and this says book 3 in the Addicted series, but I call it book 7. Don't mind the bookmark. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely love it. It is the final book of Lo and Lily in the series, because the next 2 books are the Callaway Sister novels. Feel That Fire is Rose and Connor, and then Long Way Down is Rick and Daisy. I can't give you too much details about this, other than it is about Lo and Lily, and this is also by Krista and Becky Ritchie. I don't think I said that, but yeah. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. The next one I read is The Bet, which is book 1 in the Bet series by Rachel Van Dyken. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. This follows Casey and Travis. Casey was best friends with Travis and Jake, Travis's brother, when she was little, and Travis had a huge crush on her when they were little, but he was mean to her, and he did tricks and pranks and all that stuff because he was too shy to tell her he liked her. So this is like, you get little snippets of what happened when they were children, and yeah. But the beginning of this book, you have Casey and Jake, has a proposition for her to be his fake fiance, because he was going home to visit his family because his grandma was sick, and he was he's gonna take over his father's company, and he needs to look like he's ready to settle down because he's a little bit of a womanizer. So they went back to Portland. This Casey and Jake live in Seattle, but his parents live in Portland. So they went back to Portland to visit Grandma and his family. And then they see Travis, and you have Casey and Travis spend a lot more time together for the weekend. And I wouldn't necessarily call it cheating because Jake and her are not really engaged. So yeah, I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Really excited to continue on with the series. And yeah. And then the next two are the two novellas I read, and that is in the Happily Ever After book by Kira Cast. The two I read were The Queen and The Prince. I gave The Queen, 3 out of 5 stars, and that follows Emberly and Clarkson in their own little selection. I liked getting, seeing how they fell in love and getting, the background of Emberly and Carson. And then The Prince follows Prince Maxon, a little bit before the selection, and you get to see some of scenes from the selection in his point of view. And I really enjoyed that. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm currently listening to The Guard, which I'm almost done with that. I think I most likely will finish it today, but yeah, I'm about 50% through with this. And yeah, so those are the books I read. Comment down below if you read any of these, and if you want me to do more thoughtful, more insight reviews, just let me know and I will be more than happy to. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.